I'm Sal.
I'm Beth.
We are the Brewery Lovers, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Heading west.
And Lancaster.
And Lancaster. Heading west again. And Pittsburgh seemed to be a good place to stop and explore some breweries. And we only had one day, really.
One day.
Part of a day.
So if you only have one day in Pittsburgh, you have to spend it on the Strip.
The Strip District is where it's a lot of old factories. I guess it's an old rail market, right? It's kind of like the Reading Terminal in Philadelphia. It's that style of building. Oh, it's a fruit market. It was the city fruit market.
Okay.
You don't remember that?
No.
There may have been beer involved.
It's a 1.5 square mile area.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff there. In addition to this.
Restaurants, couple breweries, a lot of fun places, a virtual reality place.
Then the Heinz Museum, of course.
Heinz Museum, bowling, miniature golf indoors. It's a lot of fun stuff.
Fun stuff. It's really a fun neighborhood. And the sort of main attraction of this area is this old fruit market, which contains all kinds of stuff now.
Right.
Everything Beth just mentioned. Pennsylvania is so pretty in the fall. Just look at this. It's like a postcard, right? I have no idea what that is.
It was a guest house, and that's
how
it was marked.
That was their thing to get your attention.
Yep.
Just beautiful fall colors. Stop in Lancaster, why not? It's on the way. And Lancaster's a spot where we can meet some friends because it's within striking distance. So we stopped at Cartel, which is the highest rated brewery in Lancaster, and it was very good.
The one that we really liked, I forget the name of it, but it was the English Dark Mild, was our favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Maria had a stout that she really liked.
Yeah,
Mary Beth had a mixed drink.
The beer was nice. Mary Beth, yeah, not a beer girl. Anyway, nice place. Beer was really pretty good. They have food. We didn't.
Yes, we did. We had dinner there.
We did? What did we have?
We split a wrap.
We split a wrap. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it. I do remember that. Wow, look at that.
We met friends and we had dinner.
We ate food.
Yeah, because we were with friends.
So, really fun little reunion here. Here's the Brewery Lovers and Mary Beth and Maria. These are two of some of our most senior friends. Way back to college days. Anyway, over to this place. Mead and axe throwing.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how to say it. Medusa?
I have no idea.
It's like Medusa, but ELD on the end.
Anyway, walk in here and...
Did not know what to expect. It was our harvest toast. It was a meadery.
And it's a real Game of Thrones kind of vibe.
All the Viking references.
Vikings and weapons.
Axes everywhere. Shields.
And the mead...
The flight was a shield.
Flight was a shield.
A Viking shield.
There's a shield on the bar there behind you. Beer was okay. The mead was very good, I thought. We're not mead people.
I don't know that much about mead, except for it's a gluten-free option for people.
You know, it's funny, though. The one we really liked was the one with hops in it.
Well, that's kind of where our brains go.
But the really fun part of Methuseled was this.
Yeah, we were there on Axe Throwing League night. And it was also, like, people were in costume. It was really fun.
Yeah, because it was around Halloween,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. Anyway, fun place. Also in Lancaster.
They were very serious axe throwers.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
And really good. Some of them were really, really good. They just hit the bullseye every time.
Yeah, it was really something to watch. Anyway, fun spot. Over to Steel City. Here we are. This is the view from Mount Washington.
Mount Washington overlook.
You got to climb up there, and your car climbs. You don't actually climb.
Yeah.
And you get this amazing
Such
view.
a beautiful view.
And it's a beautiful city.
Beautiful
all these bridges.
City.
By the way, you'll hear it's all over the internet that Pittsburgh has more bridges than any other city. It's crap. It's not true. However, they got a lot of bridges.
They have a lot of bridges.
And some of them are really pretty.
We slept under one.
We did. Couldn't see that one much.
Like a bridge troll.
Here's the Strip District. It's kind of what it looks like. Typical post-industrial, lots of old factories that have been converted to other things. But if you're going to Pittsburgh and you're at the Strip, you got to have a Primanti Brothers sandwich.
Well, if you're going to Pittsburgh at all, anybody who's spent any time there says you got to get a Primanti's sandwich.
So, like, this was a bucket list for me because I saw it a million years ago.
On the Food Network, the week that the Food Network started. We're talking early 90s.
Okay, here's the deal. This is like an original blue-collar sandwich in Pittsburgh. So they put everything in the kitchen sink on the sandwich. So here's the place, by the way. Landmark of the Strip District. And just an old, from the 1930s. Their slogan is almost famous. But you got to go to the original one. They're all over now. It's like a chain.
Well, it's a family-owned business with multiple
But
sites.
this place has such character.
We sat at the counter and watched him make it. And it's like all the sides just go on the sandwich.
Yeah.
So we had a cheeseburger, but it comes with tomatoes and onions and coleslaw and French fries on slabs of bread. Not slices of bread, not a roll, slabs of bread.
Just ginormous.
And
Ridiculous.
he just crushes it all down.
This is what it looks like with the French fries and everything. It was nuts. Oh, by the way, we fell for the bait. We ordered the burger, which on the wall it says second best seller. So of course we said, well, what's the first?
Because there was nothing that said number one.
And she said,
beer.
like, okay, we like this place.
Yeah.
How many million times did they say that a day?
It's hard to eat. It's messy.
It's a ginormous. It's just crazy. Now, you would think that would be a great sandwich, right? It wasn't.
It was a sandwich.
If you made all those ingredients really well, like if the French fries were perfectly cooked and perfectly seasoned and the burger was perfectly cooked and perfectly seasoned, it would knock your head off. However, that's not what they do down there.
They do it quick, though.
They just throw all this stuff between two ginormous pieces of bread, and it's fun. It's not gourmet food. So we asked friends, like, should we go to this place? And everybody said, you gotta go, because it's a Pittsburgh thing. But don't expect
gourmet food.
Don't expect gourmet food, it's not. But it's a Strip District experience, you gotta do it. Over in back at the old fruit market is where you will find Aslin beer, which is one of the top-rated breweries in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's like over 4.
Place was beautiful. Just the space was ridiculous. Look at this. It's giant, like German-style beer hall. All these colors.
Yeah, a couple of guys started this brewery in 2015, and now they have 5 locations. So...
Is this the original, do you think?
No, I'm pretty sure the original was in Virginia.
Oh, okay. So it's not really a Pittsburgh thing.
It's on the Strip.
Yeah, but beer was really good. And then you're out, where the trucks used to pull up with the fruit market on a picnic table. We had so much fun on here because we ran into a bunch of guys.
They were willing to hang out with us and give us insight about the area.
It's a brewery, you share your table when you can. Also, this was fun and unexpected. We knew about duckpin bowling, but we've never played it. So that was fun.
It was really fun because the ball is lighter, the pins are lighter. The lane is shorter.
It's like a little cannonball.
You don't have to wear bowling shoes.
Well, some places you do. So that's the way this place was set up. I think just to make things easier, you don't have to take your shoes off.
It was called Coupe de Ville.
Yeah, it's kind of a bar,
restaurant,
video arcade, restaurant.
It was a fun spot.
All kinds of stuff. But duckpin bowling was definitely the highlight. They're like little puppets. They come
on
down.
strings.
They go up and down on strings.
Little marionettes.
And I got 1 strike.
Yeah, you did.
There it is. Barely. Right down the street, Cinderlands. Really love this place.
Did.
The IPAs were just right down the middle. Everything was right down the middle. We had what, a Czech lager?
We had a Czech lager. I think your favorite was called Tracks Again. It was an unfiltered Pilsner.
The Pilsner, yeah. It was absolutely, everything was just right down the middle.
And they have a whole line of IPAs called Squish. And I tried the regular squish and the West Coast squish.
Okay.
They were all great.
Yeah, really.
And the place has a really good reputation for food, but, you know,
Yeah,
we were having the Pittsburgh sandwich, so.
You eat a Primanti sandwich, you're not eating anything else that day.
Or, yeah.
Maybe the next day, too. But really a beautiful, beautiful place. And it's funny, Aslin has a higher Untapped rating, but I like the beer here better. It's a funny thing about Untapped. It's very subjective, obviously. It's a crowdsourced rating thing. And then, like, if the brewery has great food, then that kind of gets worked in. If the brewery has not great food and great beer, that all gets worked in. Location is huge. If there's one brewery in the town and they have a 4, chances are it's not really a 4. You know, a 3.6 in San Diego is not like a 3.6 in Butte, Montana, or wherever. So we should probably do a video just about that.
Yeah.
Untapped is kind of our slide rule that we use to decide which breweries we're going to visit, because
We can't do them all.
we're not spending money on mediocre beer. Life is way too short for that. But this, as I said, Aslin is higher rated, but the beer I thought they were both
But
great.
not by much.
Not by much. We're talking.
It's a really, 4.06 versus 3.92.
Here's a brewer
Cleaning.
Imagine that.
That's what they do.
And not a lot of stuff on tap, which is also a good sign. You go to a brewery and they have 25 beers on. It's not a good sign. Do a dozen and do them well. That's our advice, and that's what these guys are doing. And also, they serve the Czech lager in an appropriate
Yep.
handle.
Glassware.
So, anyway, Pittsburgh. You could spend a week in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
and not see everything.
Beautiful city.
We only had one
We just had one day.
one afternoon and evening, and we made the best of it. But great town.
Yeah.
Go Stillers. That's how they say it over there. You know, in Philly they say Eagles. In Pittsburgh they say Stillers. Cheers.
Cheers.